Imagine this. You're sitting in a small coffee shop in New York. Across the table, an old college friend is showing photos from a 3-month trip across Europe. You smile, but deep down you feel a sting. You had to cancel your own vacation because your bank account was nearly empty. Same age, same degree, same starting point. Yet your lives look completely different. You can't help but wonder, what made the gap so wide? The answer isn't luck. It's how money was handled. This is the story of Sarah Miller, an ordinary American who proved that investing the right way can change everything. Sarah grew up in Ohio in a working-class family. Her father fixed cars, her mother worked retail. When she graduated, she carried over $35,000 in student loans. Like most young Americans, she focused on paying rent, covering food, and making monthly loan payments. Investing? That felt like something rich people did. Then one day, during a company seminar, a financial advisor said something that wouldn't leave her mind. If you can commit just 10% of your income to investing early, you're buying back your freedom in the future. At first, it sounded impossible. But Sarah started reading books. The Intelligent Investor, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, stories about Warren Buffett. Slowly, she realized she didn't need a fortune to begin. She just needed to start. She made bold choices. She shared an apartment instead of renting her own, saving $500 a month. She cut her daily Starbucks habit, saving another $120. Month after month, she set aside $400 to put into an S&P 500 indexed fund through a simple investing app. Friends laughed. $400? That won't make you rich. But Sarah stayed consistent. 5 years later, she opened her account and was stunned. The $24,000 she had invested had grown to over $35,000 thanks to compound interest. That one moment changed her perspective forever. She increased her contributions to $600 a month and even took short courses on personal finance. For the first time, she understood that money wasn't just for spending, it was for building a future. But then came the test. In 2020, during the pandemic, markets crashed. Her portfolio lost nearly 30% of its value. Panic filled the air. Friends pulled their money out in fear. Sarah was terrified too, but she remembered Buffett's words. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So she didn't sell, she kept investing. And when the market recovered, her patience paid off. Her portfolio not only bounced back, but grew stronger than before. 15 years later, Sarah looked back with pride. She was still a normal office worker, not a tech mogul, not a lottery winner, yet she had built a portfolio worth over $750,000. She nearly paid off her home mortgage. She had a solid IRA for retirement. Most importantly, she had freedom. The freedom to work because she wanted to, not because she had to. She often told her friends, I didn't become wealthy overnight. I just kept planting seeds, and now I'm harvesting. Her story isn't a fairy tale. It could be anyone's story. It could be yours. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You just need to start. You don't need to time the market. You need time in the market. Every dollar you invest is a seed for tomorrow. Every dollar you waste is a chance you'll never get back. So ask yourself right now, will you let money control you, or will you take control and let money work for you? The best time to invest was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. If this story resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Take action. And remember, your future is not defined by how much you earn, but by how wisely you invest what you have. If this story touches you, please like, share, and subscribe to spread the power of investing wisely. Because your future is not determined by how much money you make, but by how you invest that money.